Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another vlog. This is a first. Write it down. This is a first. I am so excited to share with you my very first beauty tutorial. I am excited. So, that was extra. My husband tells me all the time I'm extra. I might be. Who knows? Anyway, so in the spirit of fall, I wanted to give us a nice, cute little autumn eye. You see what I did right there? So if this look is something that you are interested in and you want to see how I accomplished the look, then please just keep on watching. But first, let's get to a blank slate face. All right, surprise. Check me out. Check me out. Let's start with a fresh face, okay? Move that hair tie back from your hairline. Y'all, look at my edge control. I'm gonna have to tell y'all where I got this edge control because it actually works for me and I have some true hair. I'll start with my Stay Matte Fix and Go. Now ladies, this is important. Spray it on your face, get covered really well. This is going to be really important for making sure that your makeup sits in place. Now my Becca, sorry about my focus here. My Becca is my lifesaver. It literally sucks the oil out of my skin. Not the moisture, just the oil. I apply it right there in my T-zone, get my chin. I'm always a little extra shiny in those areas, but if y'all want some true matte makeup, try that Becca. Now, this is my Mary Kay primer. I actually don't have a favorite primer, if I could just be honest with you. I just try it. So, I put this primer on all over my face. It's really like a good adhesive. It makes sure that you have a good even application for your makeup and it helps your makeup stay in place. Now y'all, here's a secret weapon. Don't tell anybody. We have a little different skin tone all over our face, a little hyperpigmentation, a little dark spots, whatever you have. That's my issue with my skin, or not my issue, that's my condition. So I like to correct the color around my mouth. And I do it with what? Some waterproof primer. Yes, I put it all around my mouth like that. I just make it really even. Don't be afraid to use it. I'm letting you see right here how it's already kind of getting me some even tone. Then I go in with my beauty blender. Y'all, I absolutely love my beauty blender. I use it for everything. People say you should have one for this and one for that and one for something else. Nope, I use the same one for everything. Look at my face. Look how even that is. Disappeared. So now I'm going to go in with my setting powder. This is so important, especially since we're all wearing masks all the time. If you're not, you should be. Go ahead and set that liquid with a powder, ladies. If you're going to use a liquid, you need to use a powder. Just a rule of thumb. Something that I learned from one of my favorite makeup artists, and she has never led me astray. So I go on up top, set with some powder there. Just make sure that I have my face ready for the foundation that is coming. This is my foundation brush that I love, and this is a little trick that I learned from one of my favorites, Jackie Ina. Go ahead and get that foundation ready. Get it prepared, get it primed. I put mine on my hand just for easy access to it. And then, here's the really good secret. Spray that all-nighter on that foundation brush. It helps for even application and it really gets the product where it needs to be, and it helps it to stick on your face. Brilliant, right? I sure thought so. This is so important also. Ladies, go on and take that product on down your neck. We don't like to see your jawline a different color than your neck. Like, leave that to other people. I almost made a reference, but I'm not going to. Go ahead and bring that product around and try to get a really even application. I know you all are probably thinking you are still brushing. Yes, ma'am, I am. And now look. Ooh, do you see any lines? Nope, nope, nope. Check out that skin. What do you think? Did I nail it? Okay, thank you. Okay, I turned on some better light here. I had to close off the natural light and put up my spotlight. For this part, I wanted you all to see the eyebrows and see what I do here, but I didn't really want to go into a step-by-step tutorial. If you guys want to see a broken down like method for how I do my eyebrows, just let me know and I will film a totally separate video for this. I am letting you know, kind of at a high level how I do my brows. I fill them in first. No, let me back up. I brush them, then I fill them, and then I come back in and brush them again because I really like them to look pretty natural. And I know that's not popular. Anyway. Then I come back in and I brush them again. With this time I used a darker colored pencil, but I just want to make sure that I fade them out really, really well, and brushing them helps it to look like hair, Of course, you can't leave them like that, or at least you shouldn't. You got to come back in with some concealer and just clean them up underneath there, okay? Just clean them up. Please don't choose a concealer that is 5 shades lighter than you. If your concealer matches the inside of your hand, it's wrong. If it matches the outside of your hand, it's right. Make sure that it is not too light, because that's how we get that raccoon look, the deer in headlights, just everything that the men talk about. And let me tell you, ladies, the men are talking about us. They don't like when we have these eyes that are totally too bright and white, and they certainly, absolutely, positively do not like our eyelashes. Okay, them spiders on your eyes, this gotta stop. It really does. So now I'm coming in with some concealer. Now, I actually have not tried enough concealers to know if this one's my favorite. What I like about this matte concealer is that, number one, MAC Cosmetics, they do pretty well. I'll just put it that way. This is actually the only thing that I use of MAC. I don't love MAC, so I use that concealer, and I love the fact that it goes on very, very smooth. Okay, now I am moved on to the contour. Now I'm gonna let you know another secret. I did not use a true contour product here. I just used a darker foundation. This is actually by CoverGirl, and it's just a darker shade. So don't be panicked when you see these lines, lady. I am going to even it out. You won't be able to tell, but I did want to demonstrate just how I do that. I dotted it in, you dot the foundation in, and then you move the product around just like that. You just move it where you want it to be. Don't leave it there. Bring it on up across the forehead as well. And really what you're doing is you're just creating shadows. We are not the same color all over our face. I try to emphasize that all the time. We have some areas that have a little bit more shadowing or pigmentation, and some that are a bit lighter. That's what the concealer is for. That's what contouring is for. And if you want, you can just put on foundation and stay all one flat color. It's up to you. So I take my contour palette now. What did I say earlier about a foundation? When you put in some liquid, you need to put in a powder. So now I'm going over top of that with a contour powder palette. Ooh, I had to slow down. A contour powder palette. You say that too fast, you're going to be in trouble. So then I come back with the lighter color that's there in the center of the contour powder palette. Y'all really cannot say that. Anyway, I use that to blend. And by blending, I do mean if you see something that's a little too dark, a little too heavy, spread it out. Now for my eyes. I always start with an even base. And by an even base, I mean something that's pretty neutral. This is something that I intentionally do not want to stand out. I just want to get a good foundation on my eye with a good neutral color. This MAC palette I got one Christmas when they were like, we'll create a palette for you. And, I did not customize it myself, but I do like it a lot. So I've zoomed in a little bit here so that I can show you what I'm doing. My husband actually got me this palette for our anniversary, and I loved it. I love, love, love colors. I don't typically wear a lot of eyeshadow colors. I try to keep it really neutral with the browns and the goldens and the almonds and things like that, but we are talking about fall, right? And check out that color. Check out that pigmentation on that. It is the Power palette by ColourPop, and I loved it. I mean, it is doing the job. As you can see here, I am just keeping that product moving. Keep it moving, ladies. Keep it moving. Now I'm going to come back on top with the shimmer color. Now this is where I get the fall. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I think so. It just puts me in the spirit of fall. So anyway, this shimmer, I like to start in the center, just like you saw, and then just work my way around, okay? You're kind of like starting in the middle and then moving the product to where you want it to be. The secret here is the secret everywhere on your face. Blend, 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 blend. You've got to make sure that you are moving the product. Sometimes you don't put it exactly where you want it. Sometimes you move it to where you want it, and that's okay too. You see that line right there? You see that line? That line too, right there. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We don't want to leave that like that. So I'm going to go in with a darker color shadow. This is not quite chocolate, but it's more like a mocha. I think that's actually the name of it. And I'm going to go in where that line is and just fill it in. Circular motions, back and forth. Just whatever it takes for you to get a good, consistent blend. You see that? Yes, 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 yes. Gorgeous! Hey, T, can you come do my makeup? Okay. Not for real. Y'all, please don't call me to come do your makeup. I really don't. I can't do that. Now, I can definitely refer you to some people who can do your makeup, but I don't know. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. Now, do you see the difference? Yes. Coming back on top again with another color to just kind of bridge the gap between the color on the bottom and where I put that highlight at the top. Remember when I was cleaning up my brows and I had a lighter color highlight up top? Don't leave her up there by herself hanging out, standing out. Okay, soprano, get back in the chord. You know the soprano that always sing too high? A whole octave above the tenors? Yeah, get back in down here, please. Okay, so now you just mix it in, blend it in. And what are you guys seeing here? You are seeing one flow of color. One flow of color. Now, I like to come in, of course, with my mascara. Now, this step is a step that I definitely do before my eyeliner. It's just a habit. You can do it before or after your eyeliner, whatever's best for you. A lot of people do it after, and then they also do it before their lashes. But I hate to tell you, I am actually not a lash queen. I cannot do a tutorial on lashes because I don't know how. Let's knock this loose setting powder out of the way. I let it sit there while I put on my eyeshadow. That way, if I have any fallout, I can just move it out of the way. And then buff, 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 buff. This is how you get a really good airbrushed look, ladies. Like when you want that good finished look that you get from some of your filters that you put on before you post your photo to social media, your face can actually look like that. I mean, you are gorgeous by yourself, but if you ever wanted to achieve the look that you get with the filter, just buff with a good finishing powder. So here what I'm doing is creating a contour to my nose because my nose is, yeah, she's got a life of her own. So I'll just try to clean her up. Coming underneath with a little eyeliner right there on my tear line. I do like to line the inside. And then y'all, I love this blush palette by Juvia's Place. Oh my goodness. Look at these colors. Which one do I want? Maybe that one and that one and I guess that one too. Just try them all. And really, this is literally how I put on blush. I just kind of mix the colors together and find what I like. Because I did such a bomb contour earlier, I already have some chisel to my cheek. That color that you see on my cheek now, remember that? That was a contour. That was no blush. So then I just come on top of it. Oh, so cute. And I just add a little bit of color. Just a little bit of something that says, hey, she's here. I am not a fan of a super colorful face, so I don't need a lot of color on my eye, then a red cheek, then a red lip, then a girl. Woo! it's a lot. So I just like to buff in just a little bit of color. So here is my highlight brush. I like to take my shimmer color and just slide in a little shimmer on top right there, just to catch the light. Thank you, Beyonce, for introducing me to the shimmer. I mean, I do think she's glowing anyway because she's a goddess, but she showed me that, yes, you can add a little shimmer with your makeup. I guess Sir John showed us that, really. Now for my lipstick. Y'all, I love lipstick. I go ahead and line my lips. That was the chestnut. And y'all, this brown lipstick by Mented Cosmetics, woo, I love it. They nailed it. They really nailed it. And here is my finished product. Wow, look at that. Yes, I've added my earrings and my scarf. Do you like it? Do you like? I hope you love it. You guys can do it. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.